Not that long ago, building a school looked a whole lot different than it did today. It was about a community coming together to raise the walls and build a place for their kids to learn and grow. Come with me today as we take a look behind the scenes at this project that's nearly complete and the process that it took to get here. Fast forward to today, and the process is a lot more complex. It takes planning, vision, leadership, and a community willing to rally together in a different way, through support, trust, and through investment in the future. Here in Salado, Texas, that's exactly what's happened. Rapid growth has pushed this town forward, and with it came the need for something bigger, something better. Today, we're stepping inside a brand new state-of-the-art high school and athletic complex, built not just with bricks and steel, but with the belief that the next generation deserves the very best. Dr. Novotny, so I'm a local here, and living here, we've seen the construction happening over the course of the last year. So we see this thing being built, but what I was hoping is you could tell us a little bit more about what went between the realization of, hey, we need to start working on a new school, to actually being able to break ground on this thing.
So it really started about 15 years ago when I started here in the district, seeing the enrollment of our district continue to grow. And over the last 15 years, we have been the second fastest growing district. About 12 years ago, we purchased 54 acres of land that is now where the new middle school is located and where this half of the stadium is located on. And that was done about 12 years ago. So that really set the foundation for at least some of these facilities. And then even several years ago, we purchased another 54 acres of land across the street, and that's where the high school is being located. So we established that land knowing that the growth is coming. And so that really set the groundwork then. But then we did a facility committee back in 2023. And the vision of that committee was to build a new high school and then to convert the current high school into a second elementary school. And that would alleviate the overcrowding of the elementary and the high school at the same time. The voters approved both of them, and so we appreciate that community support. And now our contractor, our architects, Dr. Ted Smith, they've all done an outstanding job, putting all this together now for us.
So one of the things that was important for our community was to have space for kids to do things. And so when we think about space, this is the classroom setting for theater, but there's the technical theater area. So performing arts centers are incredibly expensive. One of our colleagues, Dr. Aycock, pointed it best when she said, so we're gonna make a theater where you can eat, and we're gonna call it a cafeteria. And so as we round this corner, you're gonna see our cafeteria, and it is absolutely beautiful.
You don't usually see that many lights in a cafeteria.
That light setup. When you look in here, the finishes, this is one of the other things I really love is the finishes here. A lot of interior stone, and then you've got these black clouds that give you that kind of theater appeal. So you can see all the sound panels that are covered up on the wall that are all aesthetically pleasing and acoustical. All right, so we've got a beautiful, we call it the LGI, large group instruction room here. Comfortable seats. This is for dual credit classes where we have 60 or 70 kids in each class. You could host a community event here. You've got a nice projector, you've got surround sound in here, so it is kind of like a very nice movie theater. But it's also going to be perfect for our dual credit kiddos because all these chairs have tablet arms that fold up and over. Alex is ready to learn right here.
I'm ready to be educated right now.
When we designed this building, we told our architects that our school is we're building about 100 kids a year, and we've grown about 100 kids a year for the last 13 years. And so we need a school that's big enough that we can grow into it. And so the main corridors of the hallways and the infrastructure of the building is built for 1,500 kids. And we've got classroom space for 1,000 kids. We could comfortably put 1,300 kids in here. Once we get to 1,500 kids, we are probably going to want to push on both ends of this hallway out into more classroom space because that was the planned expansion was on both sides of this main academic wall.
I just like that the visitors have to sit facing the sun. That way they get a nice little sun bath while they're waiting for the game to start.
That is intentional in Texas.
So if you're ever in Texas on a fall Friday night and you want to experience the mythical Friday night lights, stop on by Eagle Stadium, or until then, can't wait to see you again right here on the American Dream.